Hello and welcome to Gonzo Media. As you can tell from the title, today we are going to be taking a look at the quick announcement trailer that they put out for Super Mario Maker 2. As you can probably guess, because I don't have the waiting for screen, I was unfortunate where I could not watch this live. So instead, in order to get you more of a raw reaction, I decided I'm just going to wait until I could record it. And now I'm going to be watching it off of YouTube directly and recording my reactions that way. So I'm still getting that live reaction without actually having to watch the thing live. Ooh, connecting blocks. And then... oh, there's Luigi. I'm assuming this is going to mean there's going to be a two-player mode. I'm actually surprised that the original Mario Maker 1 didn't have a two-player mode. Goombers! Yay, it's a title we already know about because they already announced the game. So far the same.
Mario Maker 2, you can create the Super Mario courses of your dreams. And play courses created by other people from around the globe.
Again, nothing we haven't encountered yet.
In other words, you can basically have new Super Mario courses to enjoy every day. Now, let's jump right into the basics.
Yay, the basics. I know the slopes are different, so I'm sure they're gonna basically advertise slopes as a main feature.
Lay some groundwork. Pick from iconic enemies and objects.
That's
like blocks,
objects.
Coins. Goombas. And pipes.
Okay, so far the same.
You decide what goes inside blocks.
Again, so far the same. Nothing really has been new yet. Like, it still looks cool that it's coming to Switch, but so far I'm not really seeing anything that's not just like makes this more of a remake than a sequel.
You can hide enemies. Stack them up high.
Stacking them.
And biggin them with a super mushroom. Hide coins and pipes.
There's like the Goomnots or Goombarios enemies. That's kind of cool. I don't think that was in the other one. But yeah, all these combinations and stuff, I'm pretty sure you could do in original Maker.
Allowing for rapid fire experimentation. You can change the course theme, whether it's underground.
Underground's always cool. Underwater's my favorite. Castle's cool too.
Even the game style itself
Airship is fine, but it's kind of weird to just use airship.
Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario World.
Again, all these choices the same. I mean, it's good to re-see that they're doing it again. All those are really good different styles to use.
You can share it with other players online. Super Mario courses are meant to be played. So
again, slopes. I'm surprised they're not really advertising slopes more. Oh, new. There's that slope.
Showcase some of this game's new tools, course parts,
and here's the excitement. Slopes. I was right.
And set the link to create a slope.
I mean, I'm glad they're in this one. I'm even more surprised that they weren't put in the original game. It seems like such a simple feature. Especially like you can curve it. That's really neat. Oh, the evil sun. I wonder if you're allowed to use them more than just in 3 though, because I know sometimes they do those limitations.
Remember the snake block?
Oh. I always thought snake blocks were in one. I guess not. In fact, I feel like I remember reading somewhere that someone got really excited to see that it's in.
An on-off switch, and the red and blue blocks will swap. You'd be surprised how many uses there are.
I feel like I haven't... This just shows I haven't really played Maker 1, because a lot of this stuff, like the past 2, I thought was in the old game.
Change tracks. Or make conveyor belts.
You definitely... It's cool, because you can definitely do a lot of puzzles with this, it seems. Seesaws are always fun. I definitely remember seesaws not being in the last game.
Fit for risky tilt-centric
That
like
gives me a Yoshi's Island vibe, which is definitely one of my favorite games. Oh, that's cool.
Momentum, then jump.
I can't wait to see a level that's just weird puzzle swinging claws. That's definitely something I would make. Crane game's fun.
In this course theme, you can freely set the water level.
That's cool.
Maybe half the course should be underwater. Or maybe the water level should change over time.
Oh, that's cool. If you can just make it rise up and down throughout the level, that's really neat.
The only thing you can flood a course with.
Oh, custom scroll. That's cool.
Customizable, right down to the scrolling itself. In a custom scroll course, you can decide where you want the scroll to start. Adjust its
Though, I don't know, scrolling levels are usually one of my least favorite Mario levels, mostly because you don't really have time to really get a flow.
You could have it go up here,
It's cool that you can make them, and I'm sure
Hey,
that
that's fast.
there's just a bunch of ways you can make them cool.
You can now create vertical sub-areas.
Complete vertical levels, that's really
The
neat.
auto-scroll feature operates vertically in here.
Oh, cool that it's automatic
Hiding the
auto-scroll.
view and prevent scrolling from revealing it. Create a solid line of blocks.
This definitely helps
perpendicular to
make some
scroll
surprises,
direction.
because I remember some of the old ways where they do puzzles, you could kind of start planning ahead of time just by looking away.
My bill looks like it's coming for Mario, because it is. You can select from the 4 cardinal directions. The red ones have a homing
Oh.
function. Watch out.
Dry
Doesn't
bones!
phase the dry bone shell.
That's definitely super new.
Play dead
I
for a
really
sec.
like when they give you like wearable things,
Invincible.
especially like Invincible. That's really
10
cool.
coin is worth, 10 coins. Find hard to reach areas and tempt players.
I hope they give you something that rewards you for getting those coins, because there never really is a reason, because it's just fan-made levels. There's really not a reason to collect coins, because lives don't
Mario
really
might
matter
just
that
be
much.
strolling along when a sudden sound effect plays.
Gotta get
Or
those references in
Super
from other
Mario Maker
games.
2. Stick one on an enemy, or perhaps go with something more sinister.
Again, definitely this is an expansion of old games.
Pass
Co-op,
Joy-Con controller to a
definitely
friend
something I was
and
most
you'll
excited
feel
for and was
forced to
assuming they're gonna do.
screen. A little creative
Co-op
collaboration
making, that's
goes a
gonna...
long way.
I'm not sure if you can really do that well, but it's gonna be a lot of chaos, which could be fun.
Defeat all the dry bones. Reach the goal as Super Mario.
I remember, like, specific clear conditions has been a lot of things people have wanted before, too. Glad that they kind of paid attention and are putting that in.
From enemies to allies to items,
Twister.
a Twister will suck up anything.
That's fun.
Unsuspecting passersby will
Icicles.
fall victim to the
Icicles are always
Hey,
dangerous.
conveyor belts can
Always
collide
a hazard in any platformer, so you gotta make it
Yoshi's breathe
available.
fire.
Fire-breathing
Yoshi's
Yoshi's fun.
Slow down the falling speed of anything attached to them. Watch out for Boom Boom. The
No,
Mad
Boom
Rat
Boom's
will
back.
chase after you, swinging his arms and legs.
Is the female version in this game? I'm gonna
And
assume
there's
not,
still
but
more to discover.
it also wouldn't be that hard for
If
them to
you're not
do.
sure how to use
What's this?
something, try out story mode.
Oh, story mode? I honestly was not expecting
In
that.
story mode, Mario sets out to help rebuild Princess Peach's castle.
Oh.
And to do so, he'll face an
This definitely
entire
does not
day's
seem
worth
like the
of
type of
courses
game
and
to have a
secrets.
story mode in it,
Talk to the
considering it's just make a
taskmaster to
cool
accept
level
the
and then
job
have
on
other
the
people
bulletin
play
board
it.
And play the associated course. If Mario can clear the course, he'll earn coins as a reward. Hey, rebuilding a castle ain't...
So is it... I'm assuming that's all these courses are already made and, yep, they're already pre-made for it.
Nintendo in story mode.
So it's just like a weird Mario,
Tools, course
regular
cards,
Mario
and
game then.
features. As you play, you'll see many examples of expert course design.
It would have been cool if it was kind of in a way where, like, it sets you up a level, and then your design where you have to edit it yourself to make it better, where you can kind of win. I thought that would definitely be a way cooler way of doing, like, a story mode in a Mario Maker game.
New sequel, new course themes. Desert.
This is definitely what I was most looking forward to hearing about course themes,
Snow.
because it's like, the old game was cool, but they didn't really give you a lot of different variations and themes. And like, all these really seem cool.
And sky. There's
Nothing
music,
way
too.
out of the normal, which is kind of unfortunate, but I am glad that more themes are added to the game.
Who else can
And they're all, like,
pass
super
the song
iconic,
of the
too,
Super Mario series?
which makes me excited to
We've
just
also
run
added
through
a new
them.
course part that makes these course themes even more fun. The moon.
What's the moon do?
Tap this icon here and
Do you gotta fight an angry moon?
becomes night.
Seems pretty happy.
If you hit the angry sun, Mario will lose a life.
What's the angry moon
The
do?
moon, you'll wipe out a screen.
Oh,
of
that's cool.
enemies. At night, expect a surprise or two, depending on the theme. In the ground theme, Goombas will float.
That's neat.
The underground will turn upside down. In a ghost house, the lights will dim.
That makes sense. What else would a ghost house
And in
be?
the sky, gravity itself will be reduced.
A lot of these don't really make sense. I guess desert, that makes a lot of games do weird sandstorm.
Become really slippery. And the
Again,
forest's
that makes
secret
sense.
pleasant waters will be as poisonous as
Don't get the
pond.
forest. I don't understand why just it being dark will just become poison. Same with those mushrooms, though I do think like a weird zombie mushroom is a pretty cool idea.
You don't have to place the moon course part to use them.
3D world.
The Super Mario 3D World game style is finally available. The way this game style
Oh.
works is very different from the other games.
Is it just gonna be like actual Mario, like 3D Mario set?
That's because there are things
Or
you
just
can
like
do here
designed
that you can't
like
do
to
in
look
any
like
other
it?
style.
Looks like it's just like designed to look
Can't
like
mention
3D
Super
World, but
Mario
it's just still
3D
2D.
World without Cat Mario.
Yeah.
Climbing walls.
That's kind of cool though. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to do like a full 3D Mario Maker game just because that probably wouldn't work super well and would take way too much effort for them to kind of warrant doing it. But it's cool to see it put it in, mostly because I enjoy seeing like the clear pipes, and the cat suit's always been like a fan favorite of mine ever since World came out.
Be careful though. Enemies will make use of them as well. Crates float on water and lava.
Crates are
so you can
alright.
make your own path when there's
It's
no
cool that you
path
can
to
grab them
walk
though.
on.
That actually is really neat. I don't get the lava. That's
If you
not how
come in
crates work.
contact with a warp box, you won't be able to escape its pull.
Oh no, Kamek!
To an area full of enemies. Consider yourself warned.
I can see like cool, like random boss
Better
fights
not
for
touch
that
the
one.
spike block. You could combine it with the on-off switch to set traps like this one too.
There we go. The real reason for on-off
This
switch
expansion
revealed.
mark block extends when hit.
That's kind of fun.
Ground pound to expand it faster. Blinking blocks phase in and out.
Oh, a goal. Another way to make a weird time limit for your levels with the blinking
Sure to
blocks.
carefully time those jumps.
Again, I'm going to assume that these are only available for the Super Mario World set. Again, the last game was pretty restrictive of how certain things are only available in certain levels. I'm assuming it's going to be the same for this one, unfortunately, but who knows? Maybe they'll announce that all these are available, which would be really neat.
Wherever you draw. Watch out for its spiky stem.
Spiky stem. Boom.
Skip Squeaks.
Skip
likes to
Squeaks.
Try and match Mario's jumps. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage.
Sweet puzzle solving.
Take this sweet ride for a
That's
spin
com-
to really
Is
tear
that was that
through
in?
the course.
I guess I don't remember that.
Just try not to crash it. Drive safely now.
Again, if there's multiplayer, then you can do weird, like,
Where
two-player
the
racing in
lava?
this.
Charvard. This monster's
Oh,
obsessed with
I never actually knew how to
lava.
pronounce Charvarg. I always kind of said Charvarga, even though that's... There we go, pom-poms in.
This ninja's mastered the art of a doppelganger.
That's exciting.
Which one's the real one? The Bonsai Bill from
Bons-
Super Mario 3D World
Alright.
can actually fly toward the screen.
Gotta make it different, I guess.
Powerful. It can break through walls.
It's a little mix-up, which is never too bad.
Many other familiar
They got the weird
faces from
ants, the
Super
spooky
Mario
ghosts,
3D World will liven up
the
this
bullies, the
style
weird
as well.
chompy chomp jump pads. Cat Bowser. I'm always excited to see more Cat Bowser. Gotta advertise their
World
online.
is an online hub where players from around the world can share their carefully crafted courses.
Again, this is probably just, yeah, a lot of a repeat of the main menu design for the last one. Again, expected. The last design wasn't awful, so it's not too surprising that they're just gonna repeat a lot of it.
Search by tags like puzzle solving,
It's like the same mentality, why fix what isn't broken?
or maybe find some auto scroll courses.
I don't think the last one did give tagging, so I think that's an improvement, which is really neat. I don't think you could view
Play a
comments,
course, and you can
though I feel like
find
comments are
your
gotta... Oh. I guess leaving stickers and stuff, you could do that. It's not... I guess it is comments. I thought it was gonna be more like you can comment on the
If you
levels
download
more
a
than
course,
just
you
put
can
comments
play it
in the
anytime,
level
even when
themselves.
You're not connected to the internet.
Downloading levels pretty
In
neat.
Course World, each player has a maker profile. If other players like your courses, you'll earn maker points.
Gotta get
And
those
on top
maker
of being
points.
successful, why not be
Gotta
proud?
raise that E-pin.
Customize your
Oh, that's
look
kinda
with
neat.
things like shirts and hats that you
I'll
want
probably
to
spend a
offer
little
to
too much
various
time
objectives.
on that whole character,
Test your skills by trying
even though it's
out
very
as many
minimum.
courses
I
as
have
possible
fun
before
just
you get
doing
a
weird
game over.
mishmashes of like a toad
Select
hat
the
and a blooper
difficulty, and
like
courses will be queued up at
skirt
random
thing. I always like enjoy that
available
stuff.
on Course World. Secure some truly impressive scores, and you might earn a top spot on the leaderboard.
Number 1 or
On top
11.
of that, there's a new mode in Super Mario Maker
What's-
2 that'll let you play together with others.
There we go, multiplayer. What I was waiting for.
In Course World, you can enjoy
That's cool.
multiplayer with other players from around the world.
Honestly, wasn't expecting like Blue Toad and Toadette.
In
I know that
multiplayer
Blue Toad
versus
kind of has a
mode,
name, like a
four
fan
players
name.
face off in a
I always
single
forget.
zone
It's like
showdown.
Tom
Each
Bird
player will
Blue or
assign a different
something.
character. Then they'll race each other in a
Makes it
randomly
different.
selected
Definitely
course.
easier to notice who you are. Everyone has their different color scheme, which is fun.
The player who clears the course first wins.
Yeah. as to be
Depending on
expected.
your win-loss ratio, your versus rating will change.
That's kind of cool. It's kind of like a weird,
It's safe is
like,
no way to
online
win
challenge
right up the
mode.
course
I was
of addition.
expecting, honestly, not that.
Watch the others eat your
I had a good
dust.
feeling there's going to be local,
Extreme
but I wasn't
obstacle.
expecting like an online multiplayer that tracks your wins and
When a
losses.
boss
That's
comes
actually really
around,
neat.
You may want to put your differences aside.
Definitely makes me wonder if they're going to do like a weird online challenge set.
At the end. During multiplayer,
And I feel like you can
there are
definitely do
strategies to
like
consider
weird
when
Mario
you're
tournaments
entering
through that, which is
solo
really neat. Definitely think there's a lot of options with multiplayer in that
play.
way.
In multiplayer co-op mode, on the other hand, all players must work together to beat the course.
Co-op is definitely what I was expecting
If
more
a
of.
single player finishes it,
Everyone
everyone's
wins!
the winner. If up to 4 players are hanging out together and each has a Nintendo
Local.
Switch system and the Super Mario Maker 2 game, one can set up a virtual room for the others to join via nearby play. Only the player who makes the room needs a persistent internet connection for
That's
everyone
cool.
to play.
It makes sense. It'd be weird if that's not how they did it otherwise.
By the way, if you've designed a course with versus play in mind, consider using the multiplayer versus
Multiplayer
tab.
versus-
It's a great way to help players who love to battle it out find what you've made.
Everyone has Karibo shoes. So there's definitely some fun stuff here. I was kind of expecting more improvements. I definitely feel like there might be a few things that they never really announced to us, which we're definitely going to have to wait till it comes out to find out, but I'm happy with what I've seen.
And lots of new ways to have fun.
Definitely the most important bits of the multiplayer and the story mode are really cool.
On June 28th. If you're interested
It's coming out closer than I thought. I don't think they gave her a release date before. $60 makes sense. Oh, a bundle.
Which is available as both a physical and digital release and includes a
So I actually don't have
12-month
online
membership for
yet
Nintendo
for
Switch
my
Online.
Switch,
If
so
you're
that's
already a
actually not a
Nintendo
bad
Switch
deal
Online
for
member,
me.
these 12 months will stack on your current
It's cool that it
membership.
stacks too, like a lot of companies don't
Second,
do
if you have a
stacking,
paid
which is really
Nintendo
fun for
Switch
you
Online
guys.
membership, there's a way to pre-purchase Super Mario
Oh,
Maker
what's
2
what's
at a
game
discount that's
vouchers? That's
exclusive
kind of
to
weird.
members. The Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers special offer. Paid Nintendo Switch Online members can buy a pair of Nintendo
Ah,
Switch
paid. You
Game
have to already pay to
Vouchers
get
for
these?
just $99.99.
Oh, so you're
Each voucher
basically
can
just
be redeemed
getting
for an
a
eligible
game
digital
for
game.
$20
Choose from
less,
some of your favorite
which is
Nintendo
fine.
Switch titles.
I definitely
For
feel if
example,
you're
you
mostly
can buy a
going
voucher to
physical,
pre-purchase
you can
Super
probably
Mario
get this
Maker 2
cheaper.
and use
But I do
the
know there, I
code
guess there's a
download
couple
Super
people that
Smash
do like
Brothers
online
Ultimate.
only, so I guess
You
this makes a
save
lot of sense for them.
$19.99 from the combined
And it
suggested
also makes
retail
sense
price
as like
of
directly
four
from
games.
Nintendo that they
Special
do
offer is a
select
great way to
games.
pre-purchase
I'm not
Super
too
Mario
surprised to
Maker
see
2
that.
at a discount and get
Definitely
a
they're not
discounted
gonna
game to play
give
right
it like
before its release.
you can get Skyrim for like
For more
$40
information
because
about
that doesn't
the
really
special
benefit them
offer,
to do that.
visit
So that makes sense. I can't
Nintendo.com.
fault them for that
Vouchers are
decision.
redeemable for 1 year from the date of purchase and don't have to be used at the same time.
It's weird that it's 1 year.
Folks
It's
with
like that's a lot of money
Switch Online
to kind of
membership
have
can
like a
buy
really
and
set
redeem
date,
Nintendo Switch
especially
Game
since it seems
Vouchers
kind of
and
arbitrary
Nintendo
for them to have a
Switch
date
on Nintendo
anyway.
Switch, as well as the game store on Nintendo.com with a PC or smart device. Oh, and one more thing.
One
We're
more
pleased to
thing.
announce The Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational
Here we go.
2019 tournament.
There's always
Tune in
these
for
tournaments
exciting
with all their
live
games now,
virtual
which is kind of
gameplay
neat.
on June
It
8th. For more
Cool, it's a
details,
cool way to like
visit
advertise their
info
game and also kind of get
Nintendo.com.
like cool footage. It's just fun for everyone. That was cool. I'm again pleasantly surprised. It's definitely, I was a big fan of Super Mario Maker 1. I'll probably end up picking this one up too. Again, giving me the online for like $10 is extra is pretty good price. So to all you listeners at home, did this make you excited? Do you like Mario Maker, the first one? Are you excited for this one? Tell me about how you feel about those voucher passes. Do you think they're useful? I'm kind of on the fence, but let me know. Maybe you'll be able to change my mind. As always, have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.